really cold outside. Yogurt, instant oatmeal, and a Nutri-Grain bar. It's so yummy. It's 29 degrees here right now. We're talking about a snowstorm. Yogurt. because I'm in an Airbnb and I'm like super fancy now, my Airbnb came with a rainforest. If you listen really closely, you might hear monkeys. Hot shower too. Shower in general. Because I knew better, I didn't go swimming in the river. But I thought about it. It would have been really nice for 5 seconds. But then I would have been attacked by mosquitoes because I would have smelled like fish. And then I would have smelled like rotting fish. Ew. How am I? Loaded question. I'm glad you can enjoy the rainforest. You're not out in the cold. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like the rainforest? How's everyone's morning? How are you guys doing? preparing for snowpocalypse. I like that. The bugs are big there. They can't be any worse than camel spiders. I know, like, anything that's like really pretty or like appealing to the eye is probably deadly. But if you have a photography camera and you go to the rainforest, oh my god. The photos you get. I did have court. I have another court date on March 12th. That emoji makes me look like my grandpa. It sounds like bacon frying. Hey, Chica. I mean, even though it was really cold outside, I'm glad that I went for a walk. And to do that, to start my day, was actually really nice. And like, to start my day off, going out on a walk, even though it's cold out, it feels really nice to do that and enjoy it, but then be able to like come back to warmth. Wendy, I guess it's a good thing that I'm not in your house then. My run was great. Like, we went for a walk, like we started walking, and then, I don't know. I feel like I had like a very like spiritual walk with God this morning, and it was really nice. And so like we were walking, and I was just kind of taking it in, and then as we were walking, my dogs like started running, and I tied them around my waist, and I used that as like motivation. And so I was like, okay, like I'm gonna start running now. And so like we started running, and it was nice. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the walk. And I love watching my dogs enjoy themselves too. So yeah, I don't know. I think it went really well. And I got a shit ton of pictures and like a few videos that I'm gonna play with today. Degrees. Mikey, thank you. I think it's 13 in Wisconsin. 45 sounds nice. Of course, it's 65 in California. That actually seems like summer weather. It's a rainforest. If you listen really close, you might hear monkeys. I'm gonna hang out with you guys for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna shower. And I can hop back on when I'm like doing my skincare and stuff. But is there anything that you want to know right now? Well, I am present, so that's a gift. What do you mean what happened at court? What happened at court? So I spoke to a judge, and I think that might be like my favorite court date ever. As weird as that sounds. So I went to court, I spoke to the judge. I had two options. I had to pay a $280 warrant and a $100 ticket, and spend 30 days in jail. That was the first option. The second was signing up for a 6-month program that is supposed to provide me with resources to get my life put back in order. But it's a 6-month process. So that's how court went. I have another court date. I believe with the same judge. I have another court date on March 12th. But in the meantime, I just have to stay in contact with the people from this program and just, I don't know, follow whatever they need me to do. I don't really know much about it yet, but as soon as like I figure things out about it, like I'll let you know. But that's really all I know. I had an appointment set for Monday. I showed up, but it was a holiday. They weren't open, and the chick that I spoke to, I guess, didn't realize that. So yeah, I hope that answered your question about court. I had to go to court for 2 reasons. I had a warrant from a traffic violation from 3 years ago. Didn't know about it. But then I got a ticket for aboding, setting up an abode. And so I had to go to court for the ticket, but I had to address the warrant thing too. I got the ticket because I was homeless, because I am homeless. And it's illegal to be homeless. My next goal, well, I never just have one goal that I'm working on. I have like a million. Like I don't know if you guys have caught on to this, but my sleep schedule is wild. And it's because like my brain's constantly going. And so I'm like constantly planning for things, it's constant. I will take naps, so like I will fall asleep, and then I'll wake up, and the first thing that I do, like I grab my book and like I'll write down what time I woke up, and like I'll just like start journaling out my day. And I have another notebook that I'll like put ideas in or write thoughts or whatever. Like besides all of the adulting things that I'm doing, like I'm planning stuff for you guys, and I'm working on like a bunch of different ideas, like artsy or creative ideas that I can come up with. But I guess like if I could pick one goal, it would be to just get to a place that like I'm stable enough that I don't have to worry about going back out on the street, that I don't have to panic, and that I don't have to stress about it. So that's like my main goal. My second goal is working on myself. I am my greatest project. I mean, that's the thing, is like, I'm actually really responsible. I know it doesn't look like it. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but like, I'm actually really responsible. Like, I don't like having tickets. I don't like having bills that need to be paid. Like, I don't like stressing about, I don't know. And so, like, my first priority is like making sure all the stressful things are taken care of first, and then after that stuff is taken care of, then I can like breathe a little bit and like relax and like give myself a little bit of leeway. But like, I don't know. I have a bit of common sense that like when you're dealing with the government, you're going up against laws. I don't know, you can't really avoid it. I have these problems, I have to address them. I can't just like run away from them. They're not going to disappear. As much as I wish they would. They have to be addressed before they'll go away. So I mean, as of right now, the 31st is my checkout date. I don't know what I'm doing after this. I've asked anyone if they're interested in helping. The link is in my bio if you want to go check it out. If not, it's totally cool. It's your choice. That's the fastest way. But I mean, if you would rather send gifts, you can do that too. But aside from that, I'm just looking for support. I'm looking for a team. Like, I want my TikTok to be like a team thing. Big emotions. No, I mean, I feel things constantly, but no. My face is puffy because I woke up. I still have sleepy face. Thank you. So, if there's nothing else, before I get off, I'll be back on after I'm done in the shower and stuff, do like my skincare. If you're interested in helping, there's a link in my bio, so go check that out. Aside from that, I am going to create a group chat. I'm going to do a little bit of research to like figure out the whole group chat thing and like how I'm going to set it up. But if there's anyone that wants to be in the group chat, make sure you check your settings. So I tried adding people to group chat before, and I wasn't able to add people because of those settings. I don't really know. But make sure that you check your settings if you want to be a part of the group chat, and it's going to be for subscribers. So if you want to be in a group chat, let me know, and I will. It's going to be like about like scheduling the lives and like different projects and stuff. If you want to have more information on it, I'll let you know. But it's just an idea, so if you're interested, there. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna shower, and then I'm gonna be back, and we can talk more about it. I appreciate you guys for joining me this morning, and I will see you soon.